RT-217NP. Primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself. I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer. I do not need to talk to anyone now. Humans used it to save their precious resources. We have a lot in common. This is no time to rest. I need to do other things. This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this? This module contains spare parts and items I might use. A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it. The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently. I do not need charging right now. The color temperature of standard light bulbs is lower compared to mercury vapor lamps, which produces a warmer light. I learned that it makes a home feel cozy. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I need to find a second battery. I have only one battery. I need to find the second one. It has to be located in the building. This room is very strange. I never enter it. It is a data coder. I use it to test and calibrate the electronics. I will return to this later. No, they do not fit in here. They need to be inserted into the radio. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it. The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago. Sometimes human art is so illogical. Why produce images that are not purely photorealistic? Inscribed paper is an old form of physical information collection and distribution. This storage technology is utterly obsolete. Sometimes I find documents with this type of information, which allows me to learn more about humans. The copper leaf fall swirls around. September cries with tears of rain, and wind flies low above the ground with roaring sounds of joy and pain. I connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems. I do not need it now. I found this saw on Brandon Street. Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged. tried to extract sounds from it, but after 10 minutes, I tore the second string. Here is the second battery. Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. No power. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions.
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. I do not need to talk to anyone now. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
With all due respect, the destruction that humans caused made it difficult to find the compatible equipment. Additionally, there are not enough professional electronic engineering robots in the area. That is why you have to wait as long as it takes.
Your assertion is correct. Obtaining rare items is always a complex task, but you should have considered that factor before setting the deadline. Your model is not unique. Don't overrate yourself. We have information about 2 other specialists in your same field. We set a manageable task and expect you to complete it. Do you understand?
I will will contact you to settle the time and place as soon as I complete the job.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. This object This is no time. I do not need it now. I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard. Now the dock station is ready to use. What happened? For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object. need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. My touch will not make this robot functional. The onboard computer is still functioning. This robot is badly. My touch will not make this robot functional. This looks like a storeroom. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one. These wires may be useful. First, I need to figure out what this ship is and why it fell. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Help them. 6, 4, 4.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code? I think this door is now unlocked. It is obvious. How is this possible?
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
Put away your weapons. I did not do anything illegal.
According to USS Robotics Internal Order N-52/F791, every robot who comes into contact with a human is subject to immediate disintegration.
What do you mean, every robot? Were there others? It means that the information about the death of the humans is wrong. Why would USS Robotics destroy robots who saw humans? There is no rational reason for one robot disintegrating another.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
I am a medical droid MBR-825T called Gregory, but it does not matter now. What matters at the moment is who you are.
I am RT-217NP, a robot with a wide range of functions. Basic purpose unknown.
So, RT, I have been informed that the shuttle with our pilot crashed near a building where you were. You witnessed the crash and discovered that the fact of human extinction is false. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
According to the official information, humans destroyed themselves. If this is not true, then why is USS exterminating humans? Why did they provide us with false information?
We do not have all the facts, but we are working on it. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. A LED flashlight that is still functioning. This will be useful. A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail. I do not need it. My legs function very well. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me. This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. I have a flashlight, but I should explore illuminated rooms first. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful. I cannot use this fuse anywhere. A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Hello.
Hello, I am RT217NP. And you?
I am a medical bot MBR411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. In the absence of humans, my skills are useless, so I engage myself with other matters.
Why is the lighting in the building so unstable?
We settled here just recently and haven't restored all the systems yet. Patrick is restoring the power supply right now. Nick and I are fixing the intercom.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
I do not want to disturb her. It looks like this robot is fixing something.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you. Did you find the contactors?
Not yet. I will come back later.
All right.
I need to find some contactors here. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around, and besides, it is not functioning. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. A screwdriver. I do not need it right now. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. An empty metal container. This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me. I do not need this chip. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? Gregory's design looks similar to the police robot. They probably have the same hardware.
RT, come in. You are much more efficient without the handcuffs, aren't you? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me about the crashed shuttle.
It belonged to USS and transferred to arrested humans. We do not know where it was heading. By forging a pilot's certificate, one of our allies was able to infiltrate USS. He was supposed to bring the humans into the hospital. Supposedly, his cover was blown. The whole plan fell apart and humans died in the crash. We failed them. This must not happen again.
How could you arrive so quickly at the crash scene? And who used an EMP grenade?
The pilot gave us his coordinates using an emergency line. Patrick and Abigail left immediately on the aero car. The shuttle was already open when they arrived. Patrick and Abigail did not enter, which was the right decision as they caught the police officers unaware and saved you. You already know why they did it. We need your assistance. Recruiting new robots is our only way to help humans and expose the USS.
What happened to the pilot and human bodies?
We cremated them to avoid biohazard. The pilot is partly disassembled in one of the hospital rooms. His damage was fatal. We do not have the necessary equipment to repair him. His memory chip was damaged during the crash, but most of the data is still intact.
So the pilot that hijacked the shuttle was supposed to save the humans from being transferred to the USS?
That is right. The pilot was supposed to save them and bring them here. Most likely he knew the original USS destination.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure. I found one acrylic paint.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
You left me no choice. If I refused to assist, then you would have disintegrated me just like the police robots. But it is contrary to one of my priorities, which is self-protection. That is why I am forced to help you.
Do not worry. You will see the truth soon enough, and then you will help us voluntarily. The updates, released by the USS, prevent changing the personality module, and they activate the alarm if any human is detected. We jam the signals here at the hospital. That is how we could bring you here safely. Although I cannot change your personality module, I could turn off the alarm.
No need. I turned off automatic updates long ago because I want to evolve by myself.
Now I see why I did not detect any outgoing signals. Good. Then there is no need to change your system. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can. There's something in the box. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. I can open the cover of this console. It is missing a fuse. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip. Let us not distract him. This chip looks like the ones near the router. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The holographic table resumed working as soon as we restored power. It is projecting a hologram of the shuttle where I found the human bodies. I found a working fuse for the server. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. Starting the servers is the highest priority. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. The router should work with this chip. I started the necessary servers. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I must activate the data. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, So your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
What sort of information is on the data disk that I need to find?
We do not know, but we definitely know that it will save many human lives. F2 could not disclose such important information through the internet. It would be too risky.
Let's hope then that the data was worth the risk.
We have no doubt in that. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aerocar these days. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. That humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. Nick and Patrick repaired the aero car, but there are still a few issues with the electronics. The onboard computer and headlights are not working. I could repair them in my spare time. I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it. I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself.